Lana Del Rey is an artist on a roll. She is quite simply on fire. Over the past few years, we've seen her grow and change until she is, as Mr. Bruce Springsteen says, the best singer-songwriter around today. In October 2021, she will release her second album of the year, Blue Banisters, following hot on the heels of the brilliant Chemtrails Over the Country Club. She is morphing from an excellent pop star into an artist of great depth, scope, and vision. The Lana Del Rey persona created by Elizabeth Grant is a thing of grace and beauty, with its reoccurring themes of sadness, melancholia, glamour, tragic romance, and nostalgia. The woman who yearns for stardom, to be recognized, idolized, and then finds the pressures, the attention, all too much to handle, and seeks desperately a place of peace and refuge. The endless quest for romance, true love, but never quite attaining it. Whether that is Del Rey's fault or her lover's, we are never quite sure. But the world loves a tragic female star. Just look at Marilyn Monroe or Lady Diana, both linked by Elton John's Candle in the Wind. Words Lana herself has used on the song Yosemite. No more Candle in the Wind. And that's another part of her genius. She's constantly throwing in these little, almost hidden references to other songs, other artists, movies, popular culture. This all has the uncanny effect of making the listener feel comfortable, like they've been there before, but they haven't. White Dress from Chemtrails, for example, reps the White Stripes, Kings of Leon, and even the avant-garde jazz composer Sun Ra. Elsewhere, you have little references to David Lynch, the surrealist filmmaker, Prince, the John Ford classic movie How Green Was My Valley, and even Neil Sedaka. Wildflower, Wildfire, with its Pink Floyd and Nirvana references, but none of this would really matter, would really count, unless you had the next three important ingredients. One, her voice, which spans 3 octaves, so she can go from impossibly high to deep, sultry, nightclub jazzy whenever she wants. Two, she has a gift for melody unlike no one else I have ever heard. And again, listen to Wildflower, Wildfire. The way she takes you along, then lifts you up with a soaring melody, places you back down again, and then lifts you up. They used to say Frank Sinatra had a sublime gift for phrasing. They'd say he could sing the London phone book and it would sound brilliant. Well, I'm afraid to say Del Rey surpasses dear old Frank. And lastly, the songwriting. I know she works with lots of other people, but the songs just keep pouring out. She keeps pouring out this incredible high level of material. Take, for example, the new single, Arcadia. Now, it took me about 3 listens to really get into it. It's just Lana, piano, and synth. Arcadia, the mountainous province in Greece, which has become a byword for an unattainable vision of perfect harmony. The song contains all the familiar Lana Del Rey themes of stardom and its pitfalls, the yearning for that paradise, that peace, and also there's a kind of plea for America to return to a sense of normality, if that ever existed. But again, it's another captivating, unique slice of Lana Del Rey's brilliance, that wonderful cinematic quality she brings to her songs. So, how much of what Lana Del Rey sings about is actually true? Well, I believe Lizzie delves into that persona and writes a lot of stuff from that fictional perspective. While at other times she uses a literary technique called roman à clef. It's a technique where you write about your own experiences, but give yourself creative license to play with facts and mask the names of actual persons. And another thing Lana does is she surrounds herself with other great artists, writers, singers, producers, so there is a constant stream of new ideas. She's not getting stale. There's all this input, constant input. Just take a look, for example, at the other great female artists, she surrounds herself with. Stevie Nicks, Joan Baez, Nikki Lane, Wise Blood. But getting back to Blue Banisters, the first 4 songs she's dropped have been amazing, and even the demos of some of the other projected songs for the album have been just stunning. So I'd put my money on the new album being another beauty. One last thing, one of my personal favourites, the song Thunder, which keeps getting put up on YouTube and then being taken down. Just look at Lana's ability to step seamlessly into classic 1960s pop at the drop of a hat. Thanks for listening. Please stay safe, stay well, because those are the most important things of all. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.